Weather-wise, we're going to see a great weekend here in South Florida. Elsewhere, though, the tropics still very, very active. We continue to watch Tropical Storm Florence in the Carolinas. Out in the Atlantic, there are two other tropical storms that we're watching. One tropical wave just south of Bermuda. This one not expected to do much, and that is what's left over of Hurricane and Tropical Storm Isaac, now just an area of lower pressure. But we begin with Florence in the Carolinas. Storm system hardly moving. It's moving at 5 miles an hour, and it continues to feed very heavy rain into the Carolinas. You can see the thunderstorms rolling right on in, and these individual thunderstorms producing anywhere from 1 to 2 inches of rain per hour. We also have a tornado watch box in effect. It will slowly make its way into upstate South Carolina over the next 2 days. So it's going to take 2 more days for it to finally leave the Carolinas. Already 15 to 20 inches of rain on the ground, and computer models predicting another 5 to 10, maybe even more in some isolated spots. So some catastrophic flooding is anticipated into the Carolinas. Here's the official stats as of 5 a.m. Winds at 50 miles an hour, moving towards the west-southwest at 5. Again, tomorrow it makes its way into upstate South Carolina, becomes an area of lower pressure as it loses all of its tropical characteristics, and then eventually it'll move through the Ohio Valley and up towards the northeast, taking some heavy rain and some gusty winds there. We also have Tropical Storm Helene out in the Atlantic. This one producing winds of 70 miles an hour, moving very quickly up towards the North Atlantic. This one too will no longer be a tropical system once it gets into the cooler North Atlantic waters, but it will make a run up towards Ireland and bring them some heavy rain and some winds. And we finally have Tropical Storm Joyce. Joyce will meander into the eastern Atlantic, where it will fizzle on out south of the Azores Islands.